Hello YouTube, this is AJ Flame. I know it's been a while, but here I am with my tier list from the December 1st ban list. I know it's been like 19 days. I've really been slacking on the hello YouTube thing. Life just happened, but it is what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my updated tier Ishizu list that I am personally using at post ban list and everything like that. You know, after the Herald hits 1, mine ban, and we're just gonna go ahead and go through it. Don't think I really have to explain most of the cards since everyone knows what this deck does, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you the list. My list is a little different than others, I think, but that's the great part about this game is variance. So first we're gonna start off with 3 Tiamat's Rhinoheart. You know what he does, honestly. You know, summon, dump, go to grave, come back, dump. You already know what he does. Honestly, one of the best cards in the deck, and actually pretty much the best card. 3 Sharon. Sharon's insane. That's all I can say. And just rank 4, making rank 4 plays with her and Rhinoheart is just it's crazy. I have such a great time with it. 3 ovens because we like to play on our opponent's turn. 3 Merly, and then that is my tier name lineup. Next we have our fairies, so we got 3 Keldo, 3 Medora, and then 1 Kelbeck. So the reason I do this ratio is because since Herald is at 1 now, it's not really worth maximizing out on your Ishizu package because Herald is at 1 that you have a less likely chance of seeing Herald. Because usually you want to see Herald in combination with either 1 or the 2 of these guys. And I don't play Agito at all anymore just because, yeah, Herald is gone. And at the same time, it's like, cool, what of my opponents I really want to be milling? I don't really want to be, just because of the sheer amounts of mirror matches. And that's about it. And then for the other 2 fairies, I do run 2 Diviner of the Herald. I personally really like 2 Herald. Honestly, can't tell you why, but I honestly really like 2 Herald. When it comes up a lot. And it just gives me more Barone access. And then for the last 2 monsters, we got 2 King of the Swamps. The King of the Swamps are, I'll mention that later. I'm sure a lot of you already on the wave. But to the spells, we got 3 Pelorano. The spell count hasn't really changed as much. I mean, it did. Triple Super Probably. Triple Tactics Talent because it's just crazy, honestly. Activate anything on your turn, you're just like, okay, tactics, do whatever. It just depends on the situation, you know. Everybody knows what tactics is. 2 Scream. Scream is actually extremely important in the mirror match. It makes everything very, very awkward to play around, if you didn't know already. 1 Heartbeat, because Heartbeat is insane. You don't even have to control a tier monster for this thing. It's searchable. 1 Instant Fusion, 1 Poly, and then 1 Terraforming. And then for the traps, we just got Celiac and we got Crime. Simple. Simple things. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to scoot on over to the extra deck. Alright, for the extra, I got 1 Rukalos. Ooh, apologies for the glare right here. I'm going to buy myself a ring light. Kaleido Heart at 1. 2 Kit Kalos. I do run 2 because 2 actually comes up a lot. And it makes it's a lot less pressure on me to recycle, I guess, better, quote unquote. But at the same time, excuse me, having her is absolutely insane. And you do want her just because you do want 2 of her because if you have 1 of her in the grave, you're just like, oh, cool. You didn't get to fuse her off, or if she gets a Beast Shield in the grave, it's like, oh, cool. She's most likely not getting Beast Shield, but your other ones are. But it just depends on how things happen. 1 of the new Dark Roll Fusion monster. This is what you're gonna fuse into off of the King of the Swamp, if I'm being 100% honest. And this card is absolutely insane, like allowing you to negate pretty much, I guess, negate, but change the effect of a card to your opponent. A card your opponent activates into, you know, your opponent discards 1 card, meaning you discard a card, meaning proc more tier effects, and yada 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 yada. 1 Garura, because Garura still going to Garura and make Elf is still broken. One Dragostapelia, because Dragostapelia is actually extremely nice still. I am a fan, I'll always be a fan. One Mudragon, Baron de Fleur, Reader, Abyss Dweller, Elf, Sprint, Dark, and Nightmare Cerberus. I run Nightmare Cerberus as my Bagooska out because every person I have ever played does not respect this card, and they put Bagooska in their main monster zone. And I'm not even kidding. Not even joking. Every player I've played against has put Bagooska in their main monster zone. So I'm just like, cool, I'm just going to make Nightmare Cerberus, pitch a card, and go on about my way. And I'm not even joking. It happens pretty frequently. Whenever I play a mirror and they just have to Bagooska pass, they just literally just make it in the main monster zone. So this is a really short one because there's really not a lot of explaining to do. Everybody knows what this deck does. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Go ahead, give me some tips. I'm gonna try and upload more frequently. I know I say this a lot, but I do have content. I've been streaming a lot more on Twitch, so if you want to go ahead on support me on Twitch, I'll put the link for my Twitch in the description below. I would really appreciate it because I'm very close to making that affiliate right there. But thank you if you made it through this almost, I guess, 6.5-minute video. I will see you guys on the next one.